Hello students, today we are going to discuss NTA Abhyas test number 89 and we will discuss its maths portion. Now first question we will start with. Question is uh, let function f is defined from R to R and a functional relation is given. We have functional relation fx plus y upon 3 is equals to fx plus fy divided by 3. F0 is given, f dash 0 is given. Okay, now we will start with f dash x. This is limit h tending to 0 fx plus h minus fx divided by h. Now we can see the relation is given fx plus y divided by 3 is equals to some. So we write it as f of 3x plus 3h divided by 3 minus f of 3x divided by 3, and we write here 3 times 0 we can write. Okay, and in denominator it is h. Now we see limit h tending to 0. By using the given relationship we can write it is f of 3x plus f of 3h divided by 3, and this is f of 3x minus plus f of 0 divided by 3. We can write this. Now we can see this term will be cancelled out, and we see that limit h tending to 0 f3h minus f0 divided by 3h is remaining. Now we can use L'Hopital rule in this because the function this expression is of 0 by 0 form, or either we can see it is f dash 0. Okay, or we can use L'Hopital rule also. So we write it as 3 times f dash 3h divided by 3. Okay, limit h tending to 0. So ultimately it would be f dash 0. Now f dash 0 is 5. Because f dash x is calculated as 5, so we can see fx will be 5x plus c. Now we see that f0 is given 0, so that is why c will be 0. So we can see fx will be 5x, which is a linear function, and it is a continuous and everywhere differentiable also, but this linear function cannot be bounded and it is not a quadratic. Okay, so finally its answer is only C option. Right, now we move for the next question. Next question is the value of the definite integration is. We see that this limit is given root 3 by 2. ln root 3 by 2 ko we can write ln root 3 by 2 we can write as minus ln 2 by root 3 to ln 2 by root 3, or and this given ln 2 minus 10 to the power 7x divided by 2 plus 10 to the power 7x dx. Now you can see students, this function is an odd function because we can see if it is f of x, then f of minus x would be ln 2 plus 10 to the power 7x, okay, divided by 1 minus 10 to the power 1 minus 10 to the power 7x. It is f of minus x, that is actually minus fx, so it is an odd function, and we know that minus a to a integration of an odd function fx is 0. So answer is 0. Now we move for the next question. A ladder rests along against a vertical wall at an angle alpha with the horizontal. We can see, suppose this is a vertical wall and this is a ladder and this is a horizontal line through the foot of the ladder. Okay, now we have given that the vertical wall ladder rests along a vertical wall and the angle of ladder with horizon is alpha. Okay, the foot is pulled away from the wall by 2 meter. ये 2 meter हमने we have shifted this foot of the ladder by a distance 2 meter. The top of the ladder will also slide down by a 5 meter distance. We are given this. Okay, and this angle would be beta. Now we can see suppose we have this angle beta and alpha. Suppose we have the length of ladder as L, so we can see this AC distance is L cos alpha, and this distance is L sine alpha. We can see this. Okay, now guys, we can see this distance will be suppose this point is D, and DC will be L cos beta, and this distance will be L sine beta. We can see now 5 and 2 are given. 5 is actually BE distance, so we can see BE will be L sine alpha minus L sine beta, that is equals to 5 we are given. Okay, now again DA, this is BE actually guys, and DA is it is actually 2 L sine cos beta minus L cos alpha. You can see this is L cos alpha. Okay, L cos alpha is equals to 2. Now we can divide these two equations to get sin alpha minus sin beta divided by cos beta minus cos alpha is equals to 5 by 2. We have divided the equation number 1 by equation number 2. Okay, now sin alpha minus sin beta will be 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 sin alpha minus beta by 2. Okay, divided by cos beta minus cos alpha is 2 sin alpha plus beta by 2 sin alpha minus beta by 2 is equals to 5 by 2. Now these two terms are cancelled out, and in the left hand side it is cot of alpha plus beta by 2. Its reciprocal will be tan of alpha plus beta by 2, and in the right hand side it would be 2 by 5. So our correct answer is A. Now students, you can see the next question is x is given in the interval 0 to 1, and we have to find the value of this expression. Now we can see it is 2 tan inverse of 1 minus x square upon 2x plus 2 cos inverse of 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. Students, you can see in this bracket and this bracket too, we can imagine a trigonometric formula, which is formula of tan 2 theta, and this formula will be for cos 2 theta if we put x is equals to tan theta. Okay, so we have this expression as 2 tan inverse of 1 minus tan square theta divided by 2 tan theta plus 2 cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So students, you can see now it is 2 tan inverse of cot 2 theta. It is 2 cos inverse of cos 2 theta. So students, we have assumed that x is equals to tan theta, and this will imply that theta will be tan inverse of x. Now we have given that x is in the interval 0 to 1. So tan inverse x will lie between tan inverse 0 to tan inverse 1, that is it belongs to 0 to pi by 4. Now we can see x is belonging to 0 to pi by 4, that is why 2 theta is 0 to pi by 2, and also here 2 theta belonging to 0 to pi by 2. Now students, you can see we can write in place of cot theta tan pi by 2 minus 2 theta, and this is 2 theta. It is only 2 times 2 theta. We can write it because 2 theta is lying between 0 to pi by 2. So students, again you see this bracket pi by 2 minus 2 theta also lying between 0 to pi by 2. Okay, because theta is belonging to 0 to pi by 4. So we can say it is 2 times pi by 2 minus 2 theta, or it is 4 theta. So pi minus 4 theta plus 4 theta. So these two cancel out. So your answer is pi. So students, D is the correct answer. Now move for the next question. Let OABC is a regular tetrahedron. You know guys, regular tetrahedron is a tetrahedron whose each edge are equal in length. Okay, suppose we have this point is O, A, B and C. So all the sides will be equal, and the side length are given. Actually it is equal to 1. So this length is 1, 1, 1, every length is 1. And also this triangle OAC, OBC, OAB, all these triangles are equilateral. So we can see these angles are 60 degree, 60 degree and 60 degree also. We can notice this. Okay, now we can see volume of tetrahedron is 1 upon 6 times, suppose we say it is A vector, this is B vector, this is C vector. So we know that the volume of the tetrahedron is 1/6 of box ABC, and we all know that box ABC square is actually A dot A dot B, A dot C determinant. Okay, and second row will be B dot A, B dot B, and B dot C. Third row will be C dot A, C dot B, and C dot C. This is actually box of ABC square. Now we know that each three vectors are inclined with another by 60 degree. So A dot A will be 1 because A has magnitude 1, and A dot B will be half. This is also half, again half, this is 1, this is half, C dot A is half, it is half, it is 1. So we can see box ABC square is actually the value of determinant. Okay, now we can find this determinant. We can find this determinant as equals to half. So this is half. Box ABC would be 1 upon root 2. Now we want to find volume of the tetrahedron, that is 1/6 of box ABC. So we can see it is 1/6 times box ABC is 1 upon root 2. So ultimately your answer is 1 upon 6 root 2. The final answer is 1 upon 6 root 2 here. Okay students, the volume of the tetrahedron is 1 upon 6 root 2. Now our next question is ABCD are 4 points, and which are at equal distances from these two lines. We know that if a point is lying at equal distance from two lines, then it will be lying on the angle bisector of the two lines. Okay, we are given these two lines. Suppose we have these two lines. This line is 3x minus 4y plus 1 equal to 0, and this line is 8x plus 6y plus 1 equal to 0, and we know that we are given 4 points are at equal distances from the line. So that is why these points will be on these two angle bisectors. Okay, so 1 point suppose we have here, and second point is here, and third point is here, and fourth is here. A, B, C, and D. We can see these 4 points will make a square because the two lines is given are at right angles. So these angle bisectors would be also at right angles. Okay students. Okay, now we can see ABCD are 4 points whose distances from the 4 lines are given equal. So ABCD are making equilateral square. Now ABC, centroid of the triangle, right triangle ABC would be here. Okay, and centroid of triangle ADC would be here, which is dividing this actually ED line in the ratio 1:2 actually. Okay, and EB is also divided by this centroid G1 in 1:2. Okay, again these 4 are centroid of the 4 triangles. Okay, now these 4 are also making a square. Okay, you can see by observation or by symmetry of the figure, you can see these 4 points G1, G2, G3, and G4 are making square. Okay, now we want to find the average, the mean of coordinates of the 4 centroid of the triangle. Okay, now we can see if we have centroid G1, G2, G3, and G4, then sum of all its x coordinates, suppose we have alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4 are 4 coordinates of the x coordinate of the centroid of 4 triangles. So average of the mean of these coordinates will be this alpha 1 plus alpha 2 plus alpha 3 plus alpha 4 by 4, and similarly beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, and beta 4 are y coordinates of these 4 centroid of the triangle, 4 centroids of the 4 triangles. We can see G1, G2, G3, G4 are actually making a square whose this point G is the center. Okay, so this will be the coordinate of center of the स्क्वायर G1 G2 G3 एंड G4. सो इसको हम लोग G लिख सकते हैं. वी राइट G, दिस इज इक्वल्स टू G. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, यू कैन सी G can be calculated. This is the point of intersection of the two lines, that is minus 1 by 5 comma minus 1 by 5 comma 1 by 10. So this is the center of the square ABCD and center of the square G1, G2, G3, G4 as well. So this will be minus 1 by 5 comma 1 by 10. So your answer is B. So actually G1, G2, G3, G4, average of these four coordinates or mean of these four coordinates will be the coordinates of the point of intersection of these two lines, given lines. Okay students, so answer is B. Correct answer is B. Now students, move for the next question. ABC are the sides of the triangle ABC and determinant is given 0. Then the value of cos 2a plus cos 2b plus cos 2c is equal to. Now we can find the determinant. We can expand the determinant. 1 times c square minus ab minus a times c we expand this determinant with respect to first column. We get 1 times c square minus a square minus 1 times ac minus b square and plus 1 times a square minus bc. We have expanded this determinant with respect to first column. So we get a square plus b square plus c square. Students, यहाँ से this term is actually bc AB, sorry, this is AB. So we get a square plus b square minus a square plus b square plus c square minus bc minus ca minus AB. Okay, so this is the determinant expanded as. Okay, now we multiply this determinant by 2 and we get 2a square plus 2b square plus 2c square minus 2bc minus 2ca minus 2ab equals to 0. Now we can find it is a minus b square plus b minus c square, okay, plus b minus c square plus c minus a square equals to 0. Now square of these two terms has some 0, so all these terms would be 0. Okay, so a minus b will be 0, b minus c will be 0 and c minus a will be 0. That means we can see ABC three sides will be equal. Okay, now ABC sides are equal, that is why the triangle will be an equilateral triangle. So the angles ABC will be 60 degree of measure. Now cos 2a plus cos 2b plus cos 2c is cos 120 degree plus cos 120 degree cos 120 degrees. That is why it is 3 times minus half. So correct answer is minus 3 by 2. Now students, move for the next question. The number of integral points on the circle touching the parabola at 2 comma 4. We can see this parabola y square equals to 8x has a point 2 comma 4 on this. So if we want to find a circle which is touching this parabola at 2 comma 4, then we find this tangent. It is y into 4 is equals to 8 times x plus 2 divided by 2. So 4 cancelled. It is x minus y plus 2 equals to 0. Now you can see the family of circle touching the parabola 8 at 2 comma 4 will be the family of circles touching this line tangent at 2 comma 4. So we can find this family. We can write this family. It is x minus 2 square plus y minus 4 square. It is a point circle plus lambda times tangent x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. Now we are given that this circle, family of the circle passing through 0 comma 4. So we can find the member of the family 4 plus 0 and this is lambda times 0 minus 4 plus 2, that is minus 2. So we get lambda as equals to 2. So lambda, value of lambda we get is 2. Now we can find the circle, particular circle of the family which is passing through the point 0 comma 4, x minus 2 square plus y minus 4 square plus 2 times x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. So it is x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2x is minus 2x minus 8y minus 2y is minus 6y minus 8y minus 2y is actually minus 10y. We can write here 4 plus 16 is 20 and 20 plus 4 is 24. So this is the circle family of the circle which touching the parabola at 2 comma 4. So we can write it as x minus 1 square plus y minus 5 square. 1 plus 25 would be 25, 1 plus 25 26 and 24 in the left hand side. So we write for balancing in the right hand side 2. Okay, so we can see the sum of squares of two integers because we want to find the coordinates number of points on this circle whose coordinates are integers. Now because x and y are integers, so square of the integers are also integers. We have given the sum of squares of two integers as equals to 2, and the only possibility for this is x minus 1 square must be 1 and also y minus 5 square must be 1. So we get x equals to 0 or 2. Okay, and simultaneously we get y is equals to how much, 4 or 6. Okay students, so these two values of x can we take and y we can take 4 or 6. So we can find four coordinates 0 comma 4 0 comma 6 2 comma 4 and 2 comma 6 lying on the circle whose coordinates are integers. So the number of integral points on the circle would be 4. Correct answer is C. Now next question पे move करते हैं. 6 married couples are sitting in a room and 4 is to be selected in which exactly one married couple should be there. First of all select करेंगे 6 में से एक married couple को, तो एक मैरिड कपल श्योर हो गया ना. उसके बाद हम लोग क्या करेंगे, बचे हुए 10 लोगों में से 2 लोग सेलेक्ट करेंगे, लेकिन उन 2 लोगों के मैरिड कपल होने के चांस 5 है, तो 5 हम लोग माइनस कर देंगे. तो आपके पास ये हो गया 10c2 इज 45 minus 5 that is 40 into 6 that is 240 is the correct answer. Now move for the next question. A real value a for which the sum of roots of the equation is equal to sum of their squares. So we are given alpha plus beta is equals to alpha square plus beta square. So we can write it is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Now alpha plus beta is 2a. It is 2a square students. And this is 2 times alpha beta is 2a minus 1. So we have 4a square minus 6a plus 2 equal to 0. So 2 से divide करेंगे तो आपके पास ये आ जाएगा. So we have 2a minus 1 and a minus 1 product equal to 0. So a is either 1 or half. Correct answer is half. Now move for the next question. Find the sum of first 100 common terms of the APs. We know that first term 12 15 18, then it will be 21. So 21 is the first common term. And second common term क्या होगी इसकी? We know that these two APs has common differences 3 and 4. So the common difference of common terms will be 12. Okay, 12 is the common term because 3 and 4 का LCM 12 है. तो अगली term next term इसमें बनेगी 21 के बाद 33 and so on. So the sum of 100 terms will be 100 by 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. D is 12 here. Now we calculate this 100 by 2 into multiplied by it is 600. Sorry, it is we can calculate it is 3000 1230 actually. So it will be 100 into 115. So 61500 will be the correct answer. So first C answer is the correct answer here. So students इसका आंसर जो है वो आपको C मिल गया है. Now move for the next question. Sin 9 pi by 14, sin 11 pi by 14 and sin 13 pi by 14 का प्रोडक्ट निकालना है. We can write in terms of cos as cos pi by 2 minus 9 pi by 14. It is cos pi by 2 minus 11 pi by 14. It is cos 13 pi by 2 minus 13 pi by 14. So students, we can write it as cos of cos 7 minus 9, that is minus 2 pi by 14, that is minus pi by 7. It is cos 7 minus 11, that is minus 4 pi by 14, that means minus 2 pi by 7. Cos 7 minus 13, that is minus 6 pi by 14, minus 3 pi by 7. So it is cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7, cos 3 pi by 7. And also we can write cos 2 pi by 7, cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7. And in place of cos 3 pi by 7, we can write minus cos 4 pi by 7. So it is a particular type of question in which angles are doubling, pi by 7, 2 pi by 7, 4 pi by 7. So we can write it as sine of 2 cube pi by 7 divided by 2 cube sine pi by 7. So in the numerator it is sine 8 pi by 7, that will be minus sine pi by 7. So it is sine pi by 7 divided by 8 sine pi by 7. These two terms are cancelled out. Correct answer is 1 by 8. So now move for the next question. The line is given, okay, and the plane is given. Find the equation of projection of the line. So सबसे पहले we have given plane and this line is given. Okay, first of all we find the point of intersection of that line. Equal to r कर लेंगे तो x we have 2r plus 2r minus 1. Okay, 2r minus 1 minus r minus 1, 4r minus 3, and this point is lying on the plane, it is P. Then we say 2r minus 1 plus 2 times minus r minus 1 plus 4r minus 3 will be 0, will be 6, sorry, and 2r minus 2r is cancelled out. 4r minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3, minus 3 is minus 6, it is 12 will be. So r we have 3. So P point would be 6 minus 1, 5, minus 3 minus 1, minus 4, 12 minus 3, that is 9. So now students, we can see another point on this line is minus 1, minus 1, minus 3, and we find the foot of perpendicular of this point on this plane. Okay, so that we can find the equation of this P dash, that is the projection of the given line. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 3 का projection हमें find out करना है. So we get x plus 1, y plus 1, z plus 3 divided by coefficient of x in the plane, coefficient of y, coefficient of z, and equals to minus of, we place minus 1, minus 1, minus 3 in the plane, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 6 divided by 1 plus 4 plus 1. So we get minus plus 12 upon 6, that is 2. So we have x as 1, y as 3, okay, z as 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So another point of this projection line has been calculated as 1, 3, minus 1. So now we can find the equation of this line. Okay, students. So the equation of the line will be x minus 1, y minus 3, z plus 1. Okay, and in the denominator its direction ratio will be, dr's will be p के coordinates ये रहे और दूसरा point आपके पास ये है, तो dr's आपके पास होगा 5 minus 1 4, okay, minus 4 minus 2, minus 4 minus 3, that is minus 7, and 9 plus 1, that is 10. So we place 4, minus 7 and 10. So correct answer is C. So we can see projection of the line is calculated now. Okay. अब next question पे move करते हैं. If the points A, B, C are given, form an obtuse angle triangle. Students आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं obtuse angle triangle form कर रहा है triangle और obtuse angle A vertex के ऊपर है. Then find the possible values of A. Sum of all integral possible values of A. First of all, we can see this point minus 2 comma 0 is lying on this x-axis. Okay, C point is here 1 comma 1. Okay ना. Now उसके बाद दूसरा A point is given 0 comma A here, and we want to have a right triangle at this vertex A. Not right triangle actually, obtuse angle triangle. जब भी हम लोग यहाँ पे यहाँ पे अगर राइट एंगल बन रहा है, सपोज करें यहाँ पे राइट एंगल बन रहा है ए का, ये 0 ए पॉइंट यहाँ पे आ गया मान लीजिए, तो ऐसे केस में आपके पास आपको इससे बीच में रहना पड़ेगा, इससे नीचे जाना पड़ेगा या इससे ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा। तो वी कैन से स्लोप ऑफ ए बी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय स्लोप ऑफ ए सी फाइंड आउट कर लें, तो वी हैव ए माइनस 0 डिवाइडेड बाय 0 माइनस 2 दैट इज 2 एंड 1 माइनस ए माइनस 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1 and the product must be minus 1. So we have a into a minus 1 equals to 2. So it implies that a square minus a minus 2 equal to 0. So a minus 2 multiplied by a plus 1 equal to 0 आ गया, तो a की वैल्यू आ गई 2 और -1, यानी कि ये पॉइंट आपके पास क्या हो जाएगा, दिस पॉइंट विल बी 0, -1 एंड दिस पॉइंट विल बी 0, 2. तो ये a और a डैश मान लेते हैं, इनकी पोजीशंस के ऊपर राइट ट्राइंगल्स फॉर्म हो रहे हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि इन पोजीशन के अगर बीच में आप रहेंगे तो आपके पास ऑब्ट्यूस एंगल बन जाएंगे, क्योंकि ऊपर जाएंगे तो एक्यूट एंगल बनेंगे। सो वी कैन सी ए विल बी लाइंग बिटवीन -1 से लेकर के 2, तो इंटीजर ए 0 और 1 होगा और इनका जो सम आपके पास आएगा 0 और 1 का, वो आपको 2 मिल जाएगा, 1 मिल जाएगा सॉरी। तो करेक्ट आंसर आपके पास इसका डी है। नाउ मूव फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स। वी हैव ए बी आर 3/3 square matrices. AB square is BA, BA square is AB, AB cube is given. Now we have to find M. Okay, AB cube will be AB multiplied by AB multiplied by AB. So we see that matrix multiplication is associative, so we can write BA in place of BA. We can write BA is AB square, we can write in place of this, okay, AB square, and this B also can be written AB square into B. So we have it is A square, B square, B square, AB cube. Okay students, now again we can see this is B square, A is BBA, okay, and again BA can be written, BA can be written as actually students, yes, BA can be written as AB square and this is B square. Okay, now it is A square BA B4. Okay students, so we can see now again BA can be written AB square. Okay, so it is AB square, so we can write it is AB square into B4. So ultimately we get A cube B6. सो स्टूडेंट्स बी क्यूब है यहाँ पे और ये भी बी क्यूब है, तो बी स्क्वायर बी क्यूब आपके पास B5 हो जाएगा, इट इज B5 एंड B5 B स्क्वायर इज B7. सो आई मेड हियर अ मिस्टेक, सो A क्यूब B7 इज द करेक्ट आंसर एंड B टू द पावर m, AB क्यूब इज A क्यूब B टू द पावर m, कंपेयर करेंगे तो वी हैव D ऑप्शन करेक्ट, m will be 7. Now move for the next question. A hyperbola has foci 4,2 and 2,2. We have foci 4,2 and 2,2. Suppose this is the 2,2 point and this point is 4,2. These are two foci of the hyperbola, right? P point से ये hyperbola pass कर रहा है and its eccentricity we have to find. F1 F2 distance is 2, we can see, and distance between foci is 2C, that means C will be 1, and we know that the hyperbola is passing through the point 2,4. This distance is PF1 is 2 and this distance we can find PF1 plus PF2. हमें पता है कि किसी भी हाइपरबोला के ऊपर कोई भी एक पॉइंट लेंगे तो उसकी दोनों पॉइंट से, दोनों फोकाई से डिस्टेंसेस का डिफरेंस जो होगा वो किसके बराबर होता है, 2a के बराबर होता है, जो कि लेंथ ऑफ ट्रांसवर्स एक्सिस होती है। PF1 is 2, ओके, एंड PF2 अगर फाइंड आउट करेंगे तो आपके पास वो √2 आ रहा है, √2 नहीं आ रहा है एक्चुअली, 4 + 4 दैट इज 2 √2, ओके, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 4, we can see PF2 is 2 √2 is equals to 2a. Now we see a is equals to √2 - 1. इसेंट्रिसिटी हाइपरबोला की होती है c by a के इक्वल, c is 1, a is √2 minus 1, so it will be 1 upon √2 minus 1, that is √2 plus 1, and √2 plus 1 is tan 3 pi by 8. Your correct answer is D. Now move for the next question, students. Next question is integration is given. We have to find 6i10 plus 10i9. 6i10 will be 6x to the power 10 and e to the power 6x dx, and tan i9 is 10 times x to the power 9 e to the power 6x. ओके, अब इसके बाद देख सकते हैं हम लोग यहाँ पे इसको अगर हम लोग इसको फर्स्ट ले लें एंड इसको 6 e to the power x को अगर हम सेकेंड फंक्शन अज्यूम करें, we can integrate this by parts. Okay, x to the power 10 first function, integration of 6 times e to the power 6x will be 6 times e to the power 6x divided by 6, and after that minus इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ फर्स्ट का डेरिवेटिव करेंगे तो 10 टाइम्स x टू द पावर 9 एंड सेकेंड का इंटीग्रेशन किया तो e टू द पावर 6x आ जाएगा, एंड सेकेंड वाला लास्ट जो इंटीग्रेशन था उसको हमने कुछ भी चेंज नहीं करना है, तो 10x टू द पावर 9 e टू द पावर 6x रखेंगे इसे, तो ये दोनों टर्म्स आपके पास कैंसिल हो गई है. सो वी हैव x टू द पावर 10 इंटू e टू द पावर 6x प्लस c. तो करेक्ट आंसर इज बी ऑप्शन. Now move for the next question. In an experiment, 10 observations on X, the following result are available. उनका square का sum is given 354 and sum of the observation is 58. If one observation that was 8 was found to be wrong, was replaced by corrected value 10, यानी कि आपके पास नया सम कितना हो जाएगा, न्यू समेशन एक्स आई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 354. जो गलत था वो 8 था, उसका स्क्वायर सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे और जो करेक्ट है उसको ऐड कर देंगे, तो आपके पास बन गया 354 प्लस 100 माइनस 64, दैट इज 36. सो इट विल बी 390. नाउ करेक्टेड सम इज 58 is the wrong sum. Remove a wrong one and add a correct one. So we get it is equal to 60. Now we want to find corrected variance. So we see it is summation of xi square upon n, right? Minus summation of xi upon n whole square. Summation of xi square is 390 divided by n is 10 because number of observation is given 10. Summation xi is 60 divided by 10. These zeros are cancelled out. 39 minus 36, so it is 3. So correct variance is 3. Now move for the next question. X square plus y is less than equals to 2. So we can say it is the parabola. If we write with equality, it is a parabola. X square equals to 2 minus y. It has vertex 0, 2. Okay, 0, 2 is its vertex. It is a downward opening parabola, and y less than greater than equal to x. So draw y is equals to x, and we can see origin 0, 2 is satisfying. 0, 2 is satisfying this inequality, so we move towards the point 0, 2. okay ना. और पैराबोला में आप लोग देख सकते हैं इनसाइड ओरिजिन है, origin is satisfying this inequality, so we move towards the origin inside the parabola. Okay, so common area would be this. okay now we want to find the area of this region, so take a vertical slicing. okay ना, तो वर्टिकल स्लाइसिंग ले लेते हैं. अब इसके बाद देख सकते हैं एरिया आपके पास होगा ऊपर y दैट इज 2 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस नीचे y आपके पास क्या है x dx, और x आपका वेरी करेगा इस पॉइंट पे कितना x है, इस पे कितना है, आपको फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा. सो इन दो इक्वेशंस को वी वांट टू सॉल्व. सो प्लेस x इन प्लेस ऑफ y, सो वी गेट x स्क्वायर प्लस x minus 2 equal to 0 and factorize x plus 2 into x minus 1 equal to 0. So this point has x coordinate minus 2 and y coordinate भी minus 2 ही आएगा, y equal to x पर lie कर रहा है. This point is 1, 1. So we integrate this from minus 2 से लेकर के 1. So अगर इसको इंटीग्रेट पूरा कंप्लीट करें तो ये आपके पास 9/2 आ जाता है, and area is given k/2, so k is 9 and 2k is 18. So correct answer is C. नाउ मूव फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स। डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का सोल्यूशन आपको दिया हुआ है। नाउ डी एक्स बाई डी वाई इज गिवन एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन ई टू दी पावर वाई माइनस एक्स। आप तो देख सकते हैं कि इसमें वेरिएबल सेपरेट तो होंगे नहीं, लेकिन इसकी लीनियर होने की पॉसिबिलिटी दिख रही है। ई वाई माइनस एक्स इक्वल्स टू एक्स स्क्वायर टाइम्स डी वाई बाई डी एक्स। अब इसमें ई टू दी पावर वाई से और एक्स स्क्वायर से डिवाइड कर दें तो वी हैव वन अपॉन एक्स स्क्वायर वन अपॉन एक्स ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई एंड दिस विल बी ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई डी वाई बाई डी एक्स। और ये बन गया ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई डी वाई बाई डी एक्स माइनस वन अपॉन एक्स ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई इक्वल्स टू माइनस वन बाई एक्स स्क्वायर। नाउ इन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वन अपॉन ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई माइनस ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई डी वाई बाई डी एक्स जो है ये बन जाएगा डी बाई डी एक्स ऑफ ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई माइनस वन अपॉन एक्स ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई। ओके, so it is a differential equation. If we assume e to the power minus y as v, so we can see it is a linear differential equation and its integrating factor will be e to the power minus 1 by x का integration, that is e to the power minus ln x, that is 1 by x. So its solution is integrating factor into v equals to minus 1 by x square into integrating factor again. So in the right hand side it is minus 1 upon x cube का integration, that is actually minus 2 by x square minus no it is actually 1 upon 2x square minus 2x square. So it is, we can see v is e to the power minus y upon x equals to 1 upon 2x square plus c. तो ये तो आपके पास डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का सोल्यूशन आ गया है, लेकिन इसको इस तरीके से अरेंज करना है जैसे इसमें किया हुआ है। सबसे पहले तो आप लोग देख लें, इसमें इसको हम लोग मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं x से और 2x स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं और ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई से डिवाइड कर देते हैं। तो यानी कि 2x स्क्वायर ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं तो यहाँ बन जाएगा 2x टू दी पावर वाई से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो केवल 2x आ जाएगा। फिर इसके बाद राइट हैंड साइड में भी हमने ई टू दी पावर माइनस वाई, एक्चुअली आंसर में नहीं आ रहा मतलब, तो फिर यहाँ बनेगा ई टू दी पावर वाई और ये बनेगा c टाइम्स टू ई टू दी पावर वाई एक्स स्क्वायर, राइट। सो कंपैरिजन करना पड़ेगा हमें। यहाँ से आप लोग देख सकते हैं कि ये बन गया 2x ई टू दी पावर वाई को केवल राइट में रख दो तो ये आपको मिल गया माइनस 2c ई टू दी पावर वाई एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू ई टू दी पावर वाई। तो हमें तो लैम्डा निकालना है तो लैम्डा आपके पास 2 आ जाएगा, तो करेक्ट आंसर इज ए। नाउ उसके बाद अगले क्वेश्चन पे मूव करते हैं। लिमिट एक्स टेंडिंग टू पाई बाई 2 कॉस पाई बाई 2 इज 0, सो दिस लिमिट इज दिस पावर इज 0 एंड 1 अपॉन कॉस 0 यानी कि हो गया 1 अपॉन कॉस पाई बाई 2 कॉस स्क्वायर पाई बाई 2 that is infinity not defined, right? 1 to the power infinity 2 to the power infinity। एक काम करते हैं, cos स्क्वायर एक्स को cos x को t मान लेते हैं, राइट। cos x को t सपोज कर लेते हैं तो ये बन जाएगा आपके पास 1 अपॉन cos x को t रख दें क्या, 1 अपॉन cos x को t रख दें तो ये बनेगा 1 की पावर t स्क्वायर प्लस 2 की पावर t स्क्वायर टिल लास्ट में 10 टू दी पावर t स्क्वायर। और यहाँ पे पावर आपके पास क्या हो जाएगी, cos स्क्वायर x हो जाएगा 1 अपॉन t स्क्वायर। और जब आपके पास x टेंडिंग टू पाई बाई 2 होगा तो t टेंडिंग टू 1 अपॉन कॉस पाई बाई 2 दैट इज इन्फिनिटी, t टेंडिंग टू इन्फिनिटी। तो आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि 1 टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी इज इन्फिनिटी, 1 टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी यहाँ से एक्चुअली ये सब के सब इन्फिनिटी की तरफ अप्रोचिंग है। एक काम करते हैं, इसमें से 10 टू दी पावर टी स्क्वायर कॉमन ले लेते हैं तो 10 टू दी पावर टी स्क्वायर पे 1 अपॉन टी स्क्वायर पावर लगेगी तो बाहर 10 निकल जाएगा। तो लिमिट टी टेंडिंग टू इन्फिनिटी 1 अपॉन 10 टू दी पावर टी स्क्वायर 2 अपॉन 10 टू दी पावर टी स्क्वायर टिल लास्ट में आपके पास होगा 1 टू दी पावर टी स्क्वायर एंड होल टू दी पावर 1 अपॉन टी स्क्वायर, बिकॉज टी टेंडिंग टू इन्फिनिटी दैट इज बाय 1 अपॉन 10 टू दी पावर इन्फिनिटी 0 2 by 10 to the power 0 टू बाई टेन टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी भी ज़ीरो हो जाएगा, तो ये सारे ज़ीरो होंगे, बस ये वन बचेगा और कुछ नहीं। तो केवल ये वन पे इन्फिनिटी पावर क्योंकि वन हो जाता है तो ये वन हो जाएगा, और ये वन अपॉन इन्फिनिटी पावर ज़ीरो हो गया, तो अल्टीमेटली आपका आंसर जो होगा इसमें 10 आ जाएगा। क्योंकि इससे पहले की टर्म जो है ना वो 9 बाई टेन टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी, तो वो भी ज़ीरो ही हो जाएगा, लेकिन 1 टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी, एग्जैक्ट 1 टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी जो होता है वो 1 होता है, ओके, नॉट डिफाइंड नहीं होता है। A fair coin is tossed repeatedly. Next question पे आते हैं। A fair coin is tossed repeatedly until two consecutive heads is obtained. जब तक दो consecutive head नहीं आ जाएंगे टॉस करते जाएंगे। If the probability that two consecutive heads occur in fourth and fifth, तो ये fourth हो गया and this is fifth, ओके यानी कि फोर्थ और फिफ्थ में दो कंजेकेटिव हेड्स आए हैं, इसका मतलब इससे पहले नहीं आए होंगे, ओके तो इससे पहले क्या हो सकता है, ये और पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हो सकती है, ये आ जाए या फिर ये आ जाए, और इसके अलावा कोई पॉसिबिलिटी है क्या, क्योंकि आपको लास्ट के फोर्थ और फिफ्थ ट्रायल के अंदर दो हेड्स कंजेकेटिव लेकर के आना है, तो या तो ये पॉसिबिलिटी होगी या फिर ये, तो दीज आर थ्री म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव केसेस। सो आप लोग देख सकते हैं फर्स्ट केस में प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी 1/2 की पावर 5, सेकेंड में भी यही होगी और थर्ड में भी ये होगी, तो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ द गिवन इवेंट इज 3/32 and it is given P. So P it is given, so we have to find 30 by P. So 30 by P कितना हो जाएगा, 30 by 3 into 32. So it is 10 times 32. That will be actually it is 320. Correct answer is 320, right? Now move for the next question. Lambda denotes the number of terms in the expansion of, and you can see students कि ये जो ब्रैकेट के अंदर है it is 1 plus x to the power 5, 1 plus x to the power 5, okay, in this bracket we have 1 plus x to the power 5 and whole to the power 20 दिया हुआ है, so 1 plus x to the power कितना हो गए 100, तो lambda is denotes the number of terms in this expansion, so number of terms will be n plus 100 plus 1, that is n plus that is actually 101, right? 101 is the number of terms. Lambda is 101. If units place and tens place of the digits and 3 to the power lambda is o plus t, then find o plus t. तो आप लोग देख लें 3 to the power lambda यानी कि 3 to the power 101, आप लोग इसे लिख सकते हैं 3 square 9 into 3 की power 99 लिख सकते हैं ऐसा, right? And it is 3 we can write it as 3 into 3 to the power 100, so it will be 9 to the power 50. 9 क्यों लिखा इससे, क्योंकि हमें वंस और टेंस डिजिट चाहिए, तो हम 9 लेंगे तो इसको 10-1 लिखा जा सकता है, और एक्सपेंड करेंगे तो एवरी टर्म में 10 आएगा लास्ट टर्म को छोड़ के। अब इसको अगर आप एक्सपेंड करेंगे तो आपके पास 100,000 के कुछ आएगा हर टर्म में, लेकिन लास्ट 3 टर्म्स जो है ना उसमें आपको मिलेगा जैसे 50c 48 tan स्क्वायर, फिर इसके बाद आएगा -50c 49 और 10, और फिर इसके बाद लिखेंगे 50c 50, बस इतना सा, क्योंकि इन 3 टर्म से 2 डिजिट लास्ट की डिसाइड हो जाएंगी। 1000 के में तो कुछ आएगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि इसमें आपके पास लास्ट के तीनों डिजिट 0 है, तो लास्ट के ये जो 3 टर्म्स है इन्हीं से आपको लास्ट की 2 डिजिट डिसाइड हो जाएगी। नाउ वी कैन सी इट इज 3 टाइम्स 1000k and 50c 48 is 50c2 and 50c2 is 50 into 49 divided by 2 into 100, it is 50 into 10, it is 1, so we can see now it is 25, 3 times 1000k and 25 into 49 100 minus 500 plus 1, okay, so इसको कैलकुलेट करके आपको इसी तीन लास्ट की टर्म से ही आपको डिसाइड करना होगा कि इसमें लास्ट की 2 डिजिट्स क्या होगी इस नंबर। अब इसके बाद देखिए स्टूडेंट, नेक्स्ट टर्म में 3000k प्लस इट इज़ 75 into 4900 and it is minus 1500 plus 3, तो यू कैन सी कि दीज ऑल टर्म्स आर मल्टीपल ऑफ 100, तो 100 के मल्टीपल्स हैं, 100k plus 3 लिख सकते हैं, तो लास्ट की डिजिट्स जो होंगी आपको 03 मिलने वाली है, ओके। सो सम ऑफ ones place and tens place will be 0 plus 3, that is equal to 3, so answer is 3, okay, so it's करेक्ट आंसर इज 3 एक्चुअली. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे मूव करते हैं. Z be a complex number satisfying the relation the least possible argument of Z is minus k pi. K फाइंड करना है और argument of Z is lying between minus pi to pi. It is given. Suppose Z is r times e to the power iota theta. Z cube plus 4 Z bar का square divided by modulus of Z equal to 0 is it is given. Z cube will be r cube e to the power iota 3 theta 4. Z bar square will be r square e to the power minus 2 iota theta and modulus of Z is r. It is equal to 0. r cancel हो जाएगा एक, तो आपके पास ये बन गया कितना, r cube e to the power iota 3 theta is equals to minus 4 times e to the power minus 2 iota theta, and we can say it is iota e to the power iota 5 theta equals to minus 4 by r cube. So it is 4 by r cube e to the power. इसको -1 को अलग कर लेते हैं क्योंकि -1 का जो आर्ग्यूमेंट होता है वो पाई होता है और 5 थीटा आपको चाहिए. 5 थीटा is lying between -5 pi to 5 pi, we can see. Okay, so आप लोग देख सकते हैं कि -5 थीटा, क्योंकि थीटा माइनस पाई टू पाई है तो 5 थीटा -5 पाई टू -5 पाई टू 5 पाई तक लाई करेगा. नाउ वी कैन सी -1 का आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या क्या हो जाएगा इसके अंदर. 5 थीटा को हम लोग, ये तो मॉड्यूलस हो जाएगा, इट इज़ द मॉड्यूलस ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर e टू द पावर. एक्चुअली ये तो आपके पास से मॉड्यूलस हो गया ना, और -1 का आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या होगा, तो 5 थीटा आपको मिल जाएगा इससे. 5 थीटा हो जाएगा पाई, एक्चुअली सॉरी 5 थीटा विल बी 3 पाई -3 पाई माइनस पाई. ओके, -3 पाई माइनस पाई पाई और 3 पाई odd pi or all odd multiples of pi. Okay, and these are 4 values possible. Okay, 5 theta is, so 3 theta, theta will be -3 pi by 5 minus pi by 5 pi by 5 and 3 pi by 5, and we need to find least argument, that is -3 pi by 5. So -3 pi by 5 is the least argument. So minus k pi -3 pi by 5 minus k pi is -3 pi by 5. Okay, so k will be 3 by 5, यानी कि आपके पास 0.6 k की वैल्यू आ गई है. नेक्स्ट एंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन पे चलते हैं. इफ द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ हाइट एंड स्क्वायर ऑफ द रेडियस ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट कोन दैट कैन बी obtained by rotating a right triangle. Right angle triangle में we suppose that this is x, this is under root of, because this hypotenuse is 2, under root of 4 minus x square, and जब इसको rotate करेंगे तो आपके पास जो वॉल्यूम बनेगा वो आया 1/3 pi r square is 4 minus x square, h is x. So this volume is a function of x, so we differentiate it with respect to x. 1/3 pi 4x minus x क्यूब का डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे तो 4 minus 3x स्क्वायर आ जाएगा. तो x की जो वैल्यू आपके पास, इसका जो 0 आ रहा है, एक तो आ रहा है 2/√3, एक -2/√3 आ रहा है, और -2/√3 वैसे भी इग्नोर हो जाएगा. माइनस प्लस यानी कि फंक्शन यहाँ पे अप है, यहाँ पे डाउन है, तो मैक्सिमम. So volume is maximum when x is taken as 2/√3, and we want to find if the product of radius, product of height and square of radius, product of height and square of radius is 4 minus x square. ये आपको find out करने के लिए कहा है. It is given k by 3√3, x is 2/√3. Okay, 4 minus 4/3, it is equals to k by 3√3. √3 is cancel out, and 2 into 12 minus 4, that is 8/3, is equals to k by 3. So we get k equals to 16. So value of k is equal to 16. So your correct answer is 16. So students, this paper is now completed. Next paper